I'm a Georgia Bulldog till I die. Red and black running deep inside. Got that pride, you can see it in my eyes. Stand tall, yeah, we working through the night. G-A, that's right.
Welcome back, everybody, to this Random Dog Live. What's up, Ransom? What's good, man? This is a Random Dog Live, you know what I'm saying? Really don't have much to talk about. You know, we going into Charlotte this weekend, and ain't really much to talk about, you know what I'm saying? We already know what time it is when it comes to that. I just didn't have much to do tonight, so I said, you know, why not come live and see what the guys talking about? What's the rumors? What are we talking about? What's going on around surrounding them dogs? I haven't heard much, but you know, for the most part, we already know we're gonna roll over Charlotte. So that's not really a game that I really want to talk about. I mean, nobody cares. We just gonna go in there and do our thing, handle business, and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's a random live, man. We can talk about anything. You know what I mean? I mean anything. You feel me? So whatever y'all want to talk about, I got the tap in line up there. You know what I mean? Just in case you want to tap in and we can get to it, man. I ain't really doing nothing right now. You know what I mean? I had my little cup, got my little cup, and, you know, got me a little something in it, just chilling, relaxing. And I know, you know, a lot of channels that cover the dogs, they not as laxed as I am. But tonight, we lax tonight. So it's whatever y'all want to talk about, what y'all been hearing. Let me know what y'all been hearing. Put my headphones on. Got the phone lines open just in case anybody want to talk about something that's new information. If you got any new information, you know, definitely hit the phone lines and let me know what's been going on, man. What they been talking about out there in the Georgia football world. You know what I mean? Apologize to everybody out there, because I normally go ahead and post something early to let it be known that I am live. But, you know, this is just spur of the moment, man. What's going on out there? We're gonna let people get in here, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, the guys come on in once they see the notification out there. Hopefully all the guys come on and check on in and let me know what's popping tonight. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody right now. I don't see the 225 girl. I don't see Mondo Black. I don't see Sincere Harper. I don't see Shabazz. Where y'all at, man? Tune in, man. I know it's spur of the moment, but you got to tune in. You got to stay updated. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could be random with it, and tonight I'm random as hell with it, man. So what's going on, man? I see 5 people watching, man. Let me know what's happening, man. What y'all thinking? How y'all feeling? What's going on? Don't be afraid to get in that chat either. That's the main thing that I like. I like when everybody get in that chat, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that let me know people listening. You feel me? People paying attention. But like I said, it's a random one. I'm just sitting back, enjoying me a nice little cup of Crown and, you know, just relaxing. And I just feel like getting into some dog talk or whatever type of talk y'all want to get into, you know. So we live, man. Let's get it, man. Oh, and man, let me say this, though, before anybody get up in here, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know, I'm going to say that anytime I get a chance, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. My numbers is definitely going up. So, you know, I appreciate everybody that's staying down, man. This is a long process dealing with this YouTube thing. So it's a lot that goes into it. A lot of, you know, research and a lot of you know, it's time consuming. You know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me, everybody that support the channel, everybody that donated to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask for much, but if you want to help the Doghouse grow by donating to the channel with I don't even think they call it a super chat no more, but hit me up. Y'all know how to do it. A super chat or a cash app. You know what I mean? I got it on the screen. Y'all know what time it is, man. And give yourself a round of applause for everybody that's been rocking with me, man. Let me know in the chat too, man, how long you been rocking with me, man. Because that, you know, that'll make me feel so much better just to know how long these people been rocking with me, because I know a lot of people come in and come out. Some subscribe, some unsubscribe. But however you do it, man, I'm gonna give you a round of applause because I feel like y'all deserve it, man, for rocking with me. Let's go. Yeah, like I say, man, it's so random, man. I know a lot of people ain't getting the notification, but but one thing I do want to talk about once again, and I'm gonna talk about Jaden Wade until he fully commits to the University of Georgia. We're gonna talk about that, you know what I'm saying, because I've been seeing things, and I think I seen it from Kaylee Manziel where she talked about it, and my guy Mundo, he hit me up today. He started talking about different things and some intel that I didn't know about. The fact that Nate Frazier and I keep calling him Ulysses Williams, but the tight end that played for Georgia, you know what I'm saying, they got a good relationship with Jaden Wade, and I know he was saying Williams was telling him to go ahead and commit to the G. So for all those doubters and the people that's doubting it, because even what's her name, Kaylee Manziel, even she spoke about being confused about the uproar with the fan base, you know what I mean? And we all know it's been 3 years. It's going to be 3 years before he actually, play for the University of Georgia. But I think that a lot of people, for a number of reasons, I don't feel like getting into it on this live. I already talked about it before on the previous live. But a lot of people feel like, different ways about this guy. And some people feel it's early. Some people feel Georgia won't start a black quarterback. Some people feel different ways about this situation. My thing is, how I feel about it is, it's just simple. Like, you never know, man. You have injuries. If Gunnar Stockton comes back, if Gunnar Stockton comes back for another season, I think he has much of a chance. Because if Gunnar Stockton come back, I'm not sure if Ryan Puglisi stays around. You feel what I'm saying? And I say Ryan Puglisi because he's the next guy up. You know what I mean? He's waiting on his turn. But I don't know, man. Anybody could decommit at any time or transfer out. So my thing is, I'm just proud to have two number one quarterbacks in that quarterback room. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see Georgia play to their highest level. And I think we have done it, but I think it's time to go one more time, man, and get another ring. You feel what I'm saying? Get another trophy. What up, my brother? Just started rocking with you, my brother. Like your channel. Heard you and Mondo talking about what went down with KB. This AG from ATL. Hey, man, shout out to the ATL, man. Shout out to the ATL, man. What's up, my boy? It's all gravy. Just walked in this thing. What's up? It's all gravy, man. Got to give you a round of applause also, man. Check this out, man. So, I ain't really got nothing specific to talk about. This is just one of those random lives, you know what I'm saying? So we just random tonight. So whatever y'all got to talk about, like I say, for those who ain't scared, hit that tap in line, man. 803-563-7193. You know what I'm saying? And we could tap in and see what's popping. You know what I mean? Y'all might have some information that I ain't know about. You feel what I'm saying? So, tap in. Let me know how you feel. I'm waiting on my guy Mundo. I'm gonna have to hit him up, man, see if, see if he available to jump off in the live and talk. And I really want him to go over what he told me earlier today as far as Jaden Wade goes. Obviously, it's early, but still, it's worth talking about. So anybody see Mundo, tell Mundo to hit the doghouse up, hit Major up at the doghouse. I'm about to hit him right now, you know what I'm saying, and let him know we live and, go ahead and just so he can tell the people what's going on. Yeah, so what's going on with y'all, man? It's all gravy. It ain't really too much going on right now. Nah, it ain't really too much going on right now. That's why I'm just, live right now, just chilling, seeing what y'all got going on. See if, because, ain't nothing to be talked about. Outside of the injured list, you know what I'm saying, it really ain't too much going on. When your team is Georgia, it's really hard to, dig up intel on what's really going on. When your team is Georgia, you winning games how we winning games, and we almost damn near perfect. Defense is getting better, offense is definitely getting better. So we good to go, man. We good to go, man. I don't see no problem right now. Hopefully we get to see more from Ryan Puglisi in this Charlotte game. Me and Mondo talked about that in the previous live also, about when we thought that he would actually get his start, and not his start, but we were actually thinking when would he actually start, if he is going to start the game off, or. But my thing is, with Kirby Smart and what we used to seeing from Kirby Smart, we probably will see him in the third quarter. But it just depends, though. It always depends, too, because it depends on how well Gunner Stockton plays in that first half, and how well the whole offense plays in the second half, as well as the defense, too, so. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm looking at something right now saying Jordan Hall got a leg injury. We already know about Kobe Young. We already know about Taylor with the collarbone injury. Kyron Jones foot injury. We already know about Ethan. He's on the injury. Look like C.J. Allen will probably be out. Obviously, C.J. Allen is going to be out for this game. Ain't no reason to, he already suffering from a knee injury from when we played Texas. Chauncey Bowens possibly for the next game with a undisclosed injury. You know what I mean? Oscar Depp was dealing with a head injury, but is expected to be ready. You know what I mean? So we still got our guys, man, because Oscar Depp played in the last game. I was not even expecting him to play against Texas, but we all know Kirby Smart pulling the okey doke on these guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, sometimes you got to do it, right? Other teams out here finessing while we can't finesse. You know what I mean? I want Kobe to possibly come back for the playoffs. That would be nice. It would be nice. But the thing is, I mean, if he does come back for the playoffs, how much time do he have to have gotten adjusted for? You know what I mean? Practice wise, because I mean, if he needs to come back now, like if he's gonna be ready for the playoffs. I think he needs to come back now, or at least come back in a Georgia Tech game to be ready for the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think that's going to happen. He may be ready for the playoffs. You don't know how people heal, so people heal differently. So hopefully he is ready for the playoffs, and if so, we'll be good. With or without him, I think we'll be straight. I think that he'll be a big asset to the offense, but I think with or without him, we still be good. I'm not underestimating these other teams that's out there getting into the playoffs or nothing like that, but I'm a Georgia Bulldog, so I'm always believe we gonna be on top. I know we're gonna get into the playoff, and we definitely, I feel, will play for a national championship. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't feel like nobody right now can beat Georgia right now. Like, this is my opinion. I don't feel no team right now can beat the Georgia Bulldogs. Like, what team can beat the Georgia Bulldogs, especially the way we've been playing right now? There's no team that they actually have in the playoffs right now that I feel can beat Georgia. I don't think Ohio State can beat Georgia. I don't think Texas A&M can beat Georgia. I don't think Notre Dame can beat Georgia. I don't think nobody can beat Georgia, especially if we play our game. So if you ask me, we good to go, but it just depends on how they get out there and play when they on the field. So how you feel about playing Tech in the Ben Stadium? I think we're gonna roll over Tech. I think it's gonna start out pretty close, but I think we'll make Tech one-dimensional. Tay, what it is, man, I ain't seen you in a minute. What it is, Tay? You supposed to be the regular, man. What the deal is? I done made this all gravy or mod now. You supposed to have that mod, Tay. What the deal is, man? You just be, where you be at, man? Anyway, it's all good, Tay. I know you come in when you can. But yeah, I think that it's gonna be close in the beginning, but we're gonna make Georgia Tech one dimensional. We're gonna have Haynes King out there running for his life. Because what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to, they're gonna try to throw on us, right? Because even though in these last 2 games we've been doing fairly well as far as the secondary goes. Oh, I'm tired, y'all. Even though we've been doing well as far as the secondary goes, I feel like, it's only right for any team to try to test it. So they're going to try to test the corners and, our safeties and things like that. But once they realize that they can't get it in the air, they're going to try to definitely run the ball. And they're going to use Haynes King to do that. So I think for the most part, I don't see Georgia really staying close in this game for long. Probably, I would say probably in the first quarter, it may be fairly close. But once the second quarter kick off, I see Georgia starting to pull away, and then you already know halftime come. After half is just going to be a total domination. So that's what I'm expecting, unless they just pump these boys up and give them some type of juice they ain't never had, and we see something totally different. Don't let the crown put you to sleep, my brother. It's definitely doing that. It's definitely doing that, bro. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? My Jared ain't called in. Mondo ain't called in. Now one of them boys called. Them boys normally always call in when it comes to the when I go live. So I don't know what's going on with either one of them guys. Yeah, I'm trying not to go to sleep from this shit, to be real with you, because I definitely will nod off right here on live. Nah, but anyway, what Tay said, yeah, man, been working, getting ready to move. So where you moving to, Tay? Where you headed to, brother? Yeah, Notre Dame ain't seeing us either. I want that rematch. I don't even care for a rematch. It's all gravy, to be real with you. I don't care for the rematch. I mean, we could get it just for the hell of it. You know what I mean? Just to say we can beat up on them boys. But at the end of the day, I just don't feel like no team, when we in our bag and we playing our game, I don't feel like no team can stop Georgia. Like, I mean, we got too many threats, bro. We outmatch teams all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that many teams that, is that good on offense and defense. Like, especially for 26. Like, that's why I always talk about 26, because when you look at the experience that these guys is getting right now, especially if a lot of these guys stay healthy and a lot of these guys don't go into the transfer portal, Georgia is going to be hell next season. You feel what I'm saying? So take notes right now, y'all. I've been talking about it damn near half the whole season. Take notes, bro. The 26 season, if everybody stay healthy, if everybody stay at the University of Georgia, I'm telling you, next season it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I've been looking into Henry County, probably around Stockbridge and McDuff. Okay, so are you talking about Georgia? What's up, homie? We peaking at the right time. Yeah. We definitely doing that, Kings A, man. Hey, man, shout out to all y'all, man. I'm about to give all y'all a round of applause for just jumping off in this thing, man. Yeah. Georgia Tech, man. Georgia gonna be something different next season. Like I said, but there is a big but. Everybody has to stay. The team that we have now, if we have that team for next season, we gonna be good. Yeah, I'm talking about Georgia. Okay. You said Stockbridge and McDuff. Oh, okay. Okay. Never really been to neither one of those cities. But okay. But yeah, man. Ohio State will give us a game. Man, I really don't know, bro. I think, in the first half. I think Ohio State will give us a game in the first half. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Alaric James said we definitely be a problem next year if we keep everybody. Yep, I believe so. It's right outside of Atlanta. Okay. I done passed through McDuff. I done passed through there, but I ain't never been to Stockbridge like that. Go Dogs, what it is, man. Shout out to Georgia Dogs 7 for jumping off in the live, and Scooby Scooby Dooby Doo. Shout out to you, man. Y'all get a round of applause. So our dogs got a chance to have a bye week. No SEC game. And if we finish 4, that's another bye. Hey man, it's just getting us more and more prepared. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? That's how I don't we don't even SEC championship like Mondo talked about, like nobody's really caring about that no more. You know what I'm saying? We want that natty at the end of the day. You know, we want what we supposed to got in 2023. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we want that natty, you know, every season. I don't care. Even though, I'm going to just say this, even though we know that you can't get it every season, but we want it every season anyway, right? Oh, CJ, all right. Yeah, CJ, all right. He ain't bad. If they get up and walk off the field on their own, you know they good. But as far as playing in the next couple of games, I don't believe he will. McDuff. I call it McDuff. I ain't never call it McDuff. I ain't never call it that. I always call it McDuff. Every time I roll through there, I call that shit McDuff. Mm-hmm. Cause I ain't never knew nobody that lived there. You know what I'm saying? I just rolled through, going up to Atlanta, and coming. Yeah, rolling, going. I always see it going to Atlanta and going down to Tifton. That's the only time I see that sign. I never really went to the city though. You know, never knew nobody from there either, really. But yeah, man, like I say, man, I just can't lie just to kick it with y'all tonight. Ain't nothing really going on in the Georgia world. We on top right now, so yeah, I'm from Georgia. I'm from Tifton, Tift County, Georgia, right down there by Albany and Valdosta. Yep. You don't hear the accent. Yeah, brother, I'm from the 229, brother, Southwest GA. You know what I'm saying? From the south, the south of Georgia, not North Georgia, not Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? South Georgia. Yup, right up. Yup, 75. Yes, sir. Much love from Columbus, Georgia, home of Isaiah Cobb. Who that? You know anything about Hancock County? Nah. Everybody in Georgia, everybody Georgia in this thing. I'm 912 Southwest Georgia. Shout out to the South. Yes, sir. Shout out to the South Georgia. Shout out to the 912 also, man, because I love Savannah. Shout out to Savannah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Columbus. Do you think the secondary is where we need to recruit? Well, is where we need to recruit, or have you come across any new prospects coming to the secondary next year? Nah, I ain't came across nothing yet. The biggest prospects we got coming next season is obviously Jaden Wade. Well, not next season, but the biggest prospects as far as next season goes, nah, I haven't heard nothing. I think the biggest thing that when it comes to Georgia is going to be probably the January cycle, the transfer portal. I don't think our secondary is a big deal, but if you're interested in getting a secondary player, I think that may happen. I don't think it's needed, but I think it may happen. I don't see why they couldn't. Shout out to the 478. Shout out to the 404. You know what I'm saying? The 404 in the house. You know what I mean? Shout out to all y'all. Yeah, I don't see a problem with the secondary right now. I think the secondary is good. I think they just young. If you notice in these last couple of games, teams ain't really been getting us in the air like that. So, you know, for the most part, the transfer portal, we probably get a lot on the interior, you know, the front seven. I think we may get some guys on the front seven. I don't know if we're going to get anybody as far as the offense side of the ball, but the defense side of the ball, they probably will work on that. So to really answer your question, we just don't know. I ain't seen no prospects right now coming in for far as recruiting goes. But you know, on the doghouse, I'm gonna bring it to you. So if I see anything, you already know I'm gonna bring it to you. Okay, we got Tay said we got Curtis, Caden, 5-star tight end, and we just got a defensive tackle boosted to 5-star of Latin song. Yeah, I got all those guys highlights on my channel. Yeah, I got all those guys highlights. And if you want to go look at recent and current recruits, you can go on my channel, bro. I post recruits. I don't only just do lives and videos. I do recruits as well. So, you know, that's why it was a big deal about Jaden Wade. And I think a lot of people, you know, still commenting on one of those videos that I did. And it's like, me personally, bro, I'm just doing it for the dogs. You know what I mean? Everybody can have their opinion on how early it is. I don't care how early it is. I'm gonna cover who commits to Georgia. It doesn't matter how early. I'm a Georgia Bulldog podcast, so it makes more sense for me to post that than anybody, right? Like, I mean, you may not post it or whatever you have, but for me covering the dogs, I'm gonna post it every damn time. I be seeing your recruiting videos. Definitely keep them rolling. Yeah. Definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna constantly put out recruitment. Anytime I see it coming through, we definitely, for the class, I think 26, we probably gonna have the number one recruiting class of 26. I think we will. Man, like at the end of the day, man, everything is going up for Georgia. Georgia is getting back into that bag. I'm telling you right now, Georgia will have another national championship. If not this year, next season, we're going to have another national championship. Mark my damn word, too. Mark my word. If we don't get it this season, we're going to get it next season, especially if everybody sticks with the Georgia Bulldogs. Dave, what up, Dave, man? Shout out to Dave, too, for jumping off in the live, man. Dave said, I hope Georgia evolves for the better in voling value for the true quality African American dual threat quarterback. I got a lot of word that the prejudice political with the quarter. Well, I'm gonna just be real with you, Dave. I haven't heard anything real about any prejudice when it comes to the Georgia Bulldogs. I'll just say that. And I do a lot of research on my dogs. Like, I'm not saying that you don't, but when it comes to my dogs, I dig deep, right? And I haven't seen anything gearing towards a prejudice. I think more so with the fan base. There's a lot of young Georgia Bulldog fans, and there's a lot of old Georgia Bulldog fans, and a lot of the times with the older Georgia Bulldog fans, you just said it right there. I hear it from our older generation, definitely from the older generation. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to be as clean as possible with it, and as straight up as possible, also, because you know I'm a real content creator. A lot of fans already feel like, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Anyway, yeah. At the end of the day, I don't feel like the program itself is trying to not recruit black quarterbacks or not start black quarterbacks. I think it's just a scenario we've been in. You said you're 35. Okay. Shout out to you. You right there with me. I seen it myself with the what they did to DJ Shockley and Fields. Yeah, I mean, you could like, even with Fields, I understand that, but I think Kirby Smart knows he made a mistake. I don't think Kirby Smart got the last say. And I don't see Kirby Smart being a racist or some kind of person that just don't like black people. I don't see that. So at the end of the day, it's all up to Kirby Smart, right? And I understand the situation with Fields, but at the same time, I'm not gonna put that on Kirby, bro. I'm not gonna put that on Kirby, not at all. Yeah, I understand the Fields situation, but I don't know what he actually meant about Shockley. But I guess he'll break it down to us. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go that way. I know how we feel though. We all feel the same way. I get it. I get it, Dave. I get what you feeling. Cause we all felt that. It's just for me, I can't necessarily say unless I got, proof. If you don't have proof, you can't really say. So like I'm not one of those ones that's gonna sit there and say this about Kirby Smart. Cause I love Kirby Smart. You know what I'm saying? Like Kirby Smart is the guy. Like he's our guy. He's our guy, man. Like what are we doing? Are we gonna go against him? I'm not doing that. And that's why I'm not making it a racial thing, because guess what? It was proven that DeJuan Mathis wasn't better than Stetson Bennett. It wasn't proven that Jake Fromm was better than Justin Fields. That wasn't proven. Justin Fields did tremendously better than Jake Fromm did, and he's in the NFL right now. So he made a mistake with that situation, I will say. But for the most part, I don't think Kirby Smart gonna play it like that. Kirby want to win, bro. Kirby want to win. That's it. Somebody said the Falcons need to get Kirby. I said, hell no. Falcons need to do something. They need to do something, man. Instead of losing on Sundays, they need to do something for real. Half the time, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. When it comes to the Falcons, bro, half the time I don't even waste my time playing them on my TV. I just look at the ESPN score. I love Kirby too. It's hella suspect, and we all know Mathis wasn't high quality. Coming in, he was though. Coming in, he was highly recruited. You know what I mean? It's not like he didn't have no offers. It's not like Georgia was his only offer. He had a lot of other offers also. He just came in, and just like, you may see it every once in every blue moon, a guy come in and be I don't mean to call him a bust, but that's what he was. Shit, Fields got benched. Yeah, he did, but we did see him. he ain't selling insurance. No slight to Jake Fromm, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mathis folded under pressure. Yeah, DeJuan was just not a good. He couldn't run with the SEC. That's all it was. He just couldn't. I guess he just didn't develop well. He just couldn't run with the SEC, man. That's just all. Where Fromm at though? Fromm selling insurance or something. Jake Fromm is selling insurance. Let me hold on real quick. I could pull it up for y'all. Hold on just a second. Yeah, I think Jake Fromm selling insurance or some shit like that. Yeah, I think he. Hold on real quick, and I can show y'all what's going on with bro. I don't know if his Wikipedia gonna really say what's really going on. And then Wikipedia it just be too much going on with Wikipedia. But I heard he was selling insurance. I saw the article. Or selling something. Yeah, he's a client advisor at Sterling Seacrest. Hold on, man. Yeah, he's selling insurance at an insurance brokerage in Atlanta. Hold on, let me show y'all. For those who don't know. Hold on, let me show y'all. This is what they saying Jake Fromm is out there doing with his life. I don't even gotta read it. I'm not about to read it to y'all. Y'all know how to read. Shit. That's what he doing. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see it, and put a 1 in the chat if you can actually read. I'm just fooling with y'all, man. Yeah. That's what he doing with himself. A client advisor at Sterling Seacrest Pritchard, an insurance brokerage in Atlanta. So it ain't like he doing something bad. I mean, you can't really clown that. He will focus on commercial property and casualty risk management, and will be based in the company's Atlanta's office. So I mean, it is what it is. He probably making some good money doing that. You just never know. And I ain't saying this because he played for Georgia. I'm just saying, man, a job is a job, man. We don't trip about where you work at. You know what I'm saying? Not over here at the doghouse. A job is a job over here. You know what I mean? We don't discredit people for where they work at. Not at the doghouse. We don't do that. Yeah, but y'all see it. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on. The man selling insurance, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you need that, you can get that work. If you in Atlanta, you can get that work. As long as he get the bag somehow. That's all it's about, man. Like, it ain't about, here's the thing, man. I ain't one of them ones that's gonna talk about where you work at, bro. A job is a job. I don't care if you flip burgers. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you shoveling shit. A job is a job, bro. At the end of the day, so get your money how you get your money. You didn't work out in the NFL. It's plenty of quarterbacks and plenty of players, period, that didn't work out that we don't even really know about. You know what I mean? So, ain't no point in shitting on the man. It is what it is. He got to get it some way. At least he ain't sleeping on the couch. At least he ain't sleeping on the couch. Some of these people out here sleeping on the couch right now. Some of these people right here ain't got their own place right now. Some of these people right here right now living paycheck to paycheck struggling. A lot of us is living paycheck to paycheck struggling too. So ain't no point in laughing at that, man. You just got to get your bag up. House jumping, facts, Tay. House jumping. You staying with the cousin. You know what I mean? Eating up folk groceries. You know what I mean? Doing all kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's why I say you can't really judge nobody. You can't really judge nobody. I be hearing people like off a football topic. I be hearing people be like, if y'all know who Dame Dash is, they be like, Dame Dash broke. I be like, how you making $15 an hour gonna say that Dame Dash is broke? Now that ain't me. Now I don't make no damn 15, but I'm just saying. I be hearing dudes be talking about different celebrities and football players are broke. Bro, you are making $15, $16, $17 an hour. And you talking about this man is broke when this man living in a big house, you know what I mean? Luxury living, driving a nice car. You know what I mean? How he broke? How he broke? And you struggling to get your oil change. Like, I don't get it. See, this was one of them nights, though. That's why I'm glad y'all in here, though, because I know in the off season I'm gonna have to do these lives in these off seasons too, because it ain't gonna be too much to talk about. But that's where I want to go with it. Also, for the ones that still in the live, I hope you listening. In the off season, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make a transition, but I want to do more topics, right? And I want y'all to be involved, and I want y'all to participate. I want y'all to call in and talk. It's not gonna be all the way about Georgia. Everything is not gonna be about Georgia. But in the off season, ain't nothing going on, so we got to talk about something. I got to kick it with y'all and talk about something. So yeah, man, it ain't easy out here, man. You got people jumping ship. You know what I'm saying? My own brother jumped ship and went to Thailand, man. Like, it ain't easy. It's hard out here. How you feel about Zach Branch returning or not? I think he will, because his brother. You know what, Tay? I don't think Zach got nothing. I don't think it got nothing to do with his brother. I think Zach gonna return just cause. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Zach going nowhere. He could though. You never know. Shit, they say Lane about to leave from Ole Miss. Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, man. But yeah, when we get in that off season, man, y'all, hey, man, make sure y'all hit the, man, look, make sure y'all Subscribe to the Doghouse, man. At the Doghouse _ At the Doghouse _ Let me see if I can pull it up on the internet so y'all can see it. See, y'all see me in rare form right now. Y'all seeing me in rare form right now. Everybody don't get to see this, but y'all rocking with me, so y'all can see this right here. Damn, I gotta log in. I can't, man, look, I ain't finna log in. Let me see if I can pull it up right here. I put 2 G's in it. I don't know if it's gonna let me pull it up through Google like that. Oh, hell no, that ain't me. The hell? See, they got another channel out there called the Doghouse Podcast. Some little YNs or whatever, man. I don't know how they got my name like that. I don't know how they ain't even, hold up, man. They ain't pulling up the Doghouse my Instagram. I'm trying to show y'all, but anyway, it's at the Doghouse _ at the Doghouse _ That way you can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, some topics you want to talk about, especially in the off season. I cannot find my Instagram right now, but it is what it is. It's at the Doghouse _ man. At the Doghouse _ Make sure you tune in to the make sure you Casey Barner, 5-star. Oh, we got some new news. Let me see. At the Doghouse _ on Instagram. Follow me, man. All right. Don't tell me somebody else about to commit. Cause y'all already know them highlights going up. My hood word typo. Good word typo. What you talking about? Yeah, they talking about him going to Florida. Hell, I could see Lane Kiffin going over there to Florida. His family already down there looking around. You know what that mean? Hell yeah, I could see that happening. You be on Twitter too. The college word on Twitter huge. The college world on Twitter huge. Nah, I don't be on Twitter. Twitter, man. Twitter got too much going on, bro. Like, it ain't laid back. Like on YouTube, bro, it's just us kicking it. On Twitter, they just you got to be ready and prepared for Twitter. Like, Twitter be having some vultures on there, bro. Like, I ain't ready for Twitter right now. I ain't ready to be going back and forth, and I'm chilling. Who this is? J3. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow, man. Make sure y'all follow the channel, man. Follow the cause I don't post on there though. Just to let y'all know, I don't post on there. It's just mainly for my people to Twitter got them cheeks on there. It's just mainly for my subscribers on here, just in case y'all want to give me some topics, just in case, especially the off season. The off season, we're gonna need stuff to talk about. And like I said, it don't have to always be about Georgia football either. So I just want y'all to know that right now, since we already going in to our last 2 games. I just want to let y'all know right now that it don't always have to be about Georgia. We still gonna do lives. We gonna talk our talk. I mean, Georgia is always on my mind, but it ain't the only thing on my mind. You feel me? So I ain't gonna stray too far away from the Georgia talk, but at the same time, whatever y'all wanna talk about, I'm in that world also. You know what I mean? I'm looking at everything. I'm seeing everything. So at the end of the day, let's do it. Especially for, like I said, the all season, we gonna be lit. Who is Bubba? Who is J Bubba 3? Somebody calling the line. I hope it's my guy though. Hold up.
Call
Yo.
from
Mondo.
What's happening? My guy Mondo just walked off in the doggone. Hey man, what's good with you? I gotta give Mondo a round of applause, man. I got to give him a round of applause. Yeah,
Appreciate that,
man.
brother.
So, man, you had some good intel, man, and I actually went and found it for myself. But I'm glad you called because I've been thinking about it when you talked to me about it today, and I said, I want him to lace the people with the information that he drug up. You know what I mean, and let them know, what you thought about it. Not what you thought about it. What you find out about. I don't know if it was today or not.
Yeah, man, it was like late yesterday evening,
Mm-hmm.
and confirmed early this morning. The
Mm-hmm.
kid, Jaden Wade. That's make sure I pronounce his name correctly.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, he locked in, bro. He is 1,000% locked in. He is a dog. You ain't got to worry about the situation that we had with Justin Fields. He's all the way in. Um, the kid, his mentors are Ellis Robinson and Nate
Yeah.
Frazier. They all from the same background. They're all like families interact with each other.
Right.
So
Right.
those three are like family. They're like
Right.
family. So he and it's another kid that's supposed to be coming in 2026 too.
From IMG.
Yeah. So
Mm.
he's locked in, bro. He is a dog. He's a dog. This kid grew up a Georgia fan, grew up with posters on his wall, bro.
Mm-hmm. And you
So
and I saw the interview with him, and I saw how his eyes lit up when they asked about Nate Frazier and what's the other one name? Ellis
Ellis
Williams.
Robinson.
Ellis Robinson. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is it Williams or Robinson?
Ellis.
I want to get it right. I don't want to be wrong on that one. However, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. However, that's good that they have that relationship. That lets us know that it is locked in, and we shall see some type of. But just kind of off of that real quick. Like, so how do you think it's gonna go in the quarterback room? You know what I mean? Like with Jaden Wade coming along coming on the board. How does this look? Like, who leaves? Who stays? Like,
Okay, so we're looking at the fall of 2028. Like I said, I told you how I feel. You kind of feel differently from me. You're more confident about Jared Curtis than I am.
Yeah.
I just got a feeling, the same feeling I had with Raiola.
Right.
I was telling one of my co-hosts, Sniper. I was telling him he was all in on the Raiola train, and I told him, I said, I just got a feeling the kid ain't coming.
Yeah.
Because he got too many ties to Nebraska and to the Midwest. I just don't feel like he's coming. And then when he transferred to Buford, I still had doubts, maybe. That's
what got me when he transferred to Buford. I was like, oh, okay. And then when he started trying to recruit Jeremiah Smith, I'm like, oh, this man bought in. You know what I mean? But he had too many ties. I think his dad had some ties over there too. So, it just ended up where it ended up where it needed to be. Everything happened for a reason. So,
And that head coach at Buford, he is a Georgia hater. He does not like Georgia. He's a Bama fan. He's a Bama fan, Nick Saban fan. That guy, I seen him on a couple of podcasts on Facebook. Back before I came to YouTube, and he was bad mouthing Georgia. And it's like, I don't know how you feel now, but I'm just going by what I was seeing back in 19 and 20. That guy over there at Buford, that high school coach over there at Buford. That's why a lot of kids end up that the good ones that come out of Buford, they end up going elsewhere because he is not a Georgia fan. The head coach,
wow,
the short dude. He ain't a Georgia fan, bro.
Now, Orange Jones said the quarterback room is fire for the next 5 years, but somebody's leaving though. Orange Jones.
I think Montgomery will leave.
You think Montgomery going instead of
I think Montgomery will leave. I don't see Pug going anywhere because even if Stockton comes back, he's only gonna come back for one season.
Yeah.
So Pug. The thing, remember, man, all it takes is one good year. Matt Jones proved that. Cam Newton proved that. All you need is one good year.
Yeah.
To land the NFL contract, bro. That's it. It really Joe Burrows. Because 18, man, in my opinion, Joe Burrows was shaky. He was kind of trash.
Right.
That season, man. Remember the Bama game? When Bama went down to Baton Rouge in 2018, man, he was terrible.
Yeah.
But he came back in 2019, he improved. And that one year, that magical year, did it for him, bro. And the rest is history.
Right. Orange Jones said, how long gonna stand?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, Major. It's all signs point to him coming back because I think if I was gonna, man, I mean, like, look, you don't want to make the same mistake Aaron Murray made. You don't want to make the same mistake Carson Beck made. When you are hot, Sam Bradford is a good example. Matt Leinart. When you are hot and you are a Heisman finalist, you on the headlines of every sports media this year in late November, and Mel Kiper and Todd McShay are singing your praises, man. Man, you might well go on here and get that bag, bro. Might as well go on here and get that bag, man. Because I feel like this, man. Pug looked good.
Yeah.
He came in the game the other night, bro.
Yeah.
He looked good. I mean, like, I ain't saying he came in there and he was a world beater, but he came in there and it was like a perfect plug and fit. So I think we would be okay with what we got coming back.
Right.
You know, a lot of people probably feel like, well, if gonna leave, then that's gonna, like, you know, damn, you know, we may not be as good as we are this year. I think, man, we'll be all right with Pug, man.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right with Pug. Yeah, I think so too. You know what I mean? I don't see us falling off just because, because you know how I feel about Gunnar Stockton. I feel like he's just a good decision maker. You know, it's not like he's just this explosive, you know, quarterback or anything. It's like, oh damn, now we got to go with Puglisi. Oh my God, what? Nah, Puglisi. I think Puglisi is ready. You know, he's just waiting his turn. You know what I mean? He's just waiting his turn. Gunnar.
I think the only thing the Pug needs to work on, like you said the other night, is his decision making.
Yeah.
Everything else, man. Everything else, he checks the box.
Yeah.
Everything else, man. Speed, footwork in the pocket, arm strength, accuracy. He just needs to work on his decision making. If it's not there, throw it out of bounds.
Right.
If you have to take the sack, take the sack.
Right.
Don't try to be no hero. I think that's Pug's only problem from what I'm hearing that's been going on in practice. The reason why I'm gonna beat him out.
And I think he, you know, this far in the season, I don't think he would even have that problem if we, you know, if he was able to get on the field more, because he would understand that.
Saturday.
Oh, we're gonna see him.
A lot of him Saturday.
From we definitely.
From what I'm hearing, expect him. Cause Charlotte, man, is like terrible against the run. terrible against the pass.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it's a lot of fans kind of like having UMass PTSD. Okay, and you got to remember, man, we was a totally different team last year. Than what we are this year.
Yeah, man.
UMass, we gave up over 300 yards of rushing on the ground, but ain't nobody doing that against us.
Right.
Ain't nobody doing that against this defense this year, man.
Man.
I think, I think the Warns will take care of business in the first quarter, man. I think by the end of the first quarter, we should be up by like at least about 21-0, 24-0 or something like that. Then gonna turn that shit on over the pool. Man.
Yeah, man. Because at the end of the day, I just feel like with this team, man, and obviously we not we're not really talking about going up against, Charlotte like that. We just talking about when we're going to see publicity. But my thing is, with it, just outside of the Charlotte game, I think that this team is almost perfect, man. Y'all know how I felt in the beginning of the season, but that was the beginning of the season. It takes a while for me to win me over, but this team is almost perfect, man. Like almost like complementary football where the offense is good as well as the defense. And I know somebody talked about, do you think we're going to get somebody in the transfer portal as far as the secondary goes? I don't necessarily feel like that we need anybody to come in, in the secondary. I don't necessarily feel like that. I feel like this team is getting better and better every single week. And, at one point I might have said, I think we need somebody in the secondary, but it looked like Alyssus Robinson is stepping his game up. KJ Bolden is doing his thing. Like, I don't know if we need a person out of the transfer portal. I don't know if we need that. Cause
ain't KJ Bolden leaving?
You said ain't KJ Bolden leaving?
Is KJ Bolden a sophomore or junior?
Shoot, I'm not sure, man. Hold on. I usually would go in my phone, but for the chat, I'm gonna go in the internet for the chat. KJ Bolden.
That would be the only position.
Yeah,
that would be the only position because Zion coming back.
Yeah. KJ Bolden ain't going nowhere. Just off head, I don't feel like because I think he's a sophomore. But I'm gonna pull him up anyway though for the chat. I'm gonna pull him up anyway.
Okay, so you got DeMonte Jones, and Ellis Robinson, and you got Daniel Harris. I think Daniel Harris will be a senior next year. So you got all three of them coming back. The secondary locked in, but for depth, I would bring in one more person, like we did in 2021.
Can you see my screen?
We went and got Darion Kendrick.
Right. Can you see the screen?
Just for depth, like we did with Zion this year. Just for depth, just in case.
Mm-hmm. But y'all can see the screen, right? Y'all can see KJ Bolden, his class.
I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
So he's
everybody
definitely
in the chat is confirming he's a sophomore. So,
okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So we got that out the way. You know what I mean? We got that out the way. And Andrew Jones.
What do you think? Don't you think we need to, just in case, man? Because now that we going to 9 games, you want to kind of stack your roster and have some depth.
Yeah, I think that it'd be cool to just add, but I don't think it's a need. But I think it'd be good to add to the roster. For, like you said, for depth. You know what I mean? But when the person,
remember, we really didn't have to. Yeah, remember in 2021 we was good without Kendrick.
Right.
Remember we had Lassiter on one side, Ringo on the other. But Kirby just for depth, just in case, and it paid off because remember Lassiter got hurt in that South Carolina game.
Yeah. Kamari Lassiter, he did. The only way I see KJ leaving, someone has to drop some serious money at him, convince him to leave. 225 girl. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
No, he ain't. No, I ain't talking about transferring. No, I thought maybe he was going in the NFL.
Right.
Thought,
yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah.
Because he's been playing since day one. When they come in playing like that, getting all the playing time since day one, bro, that kind of throw you off.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? But I think we be good, bro. I swear to you, bro. I feel it coming in 2026. I don't want to hype y'all up because I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want y'all to be like, oh, you said that we was gonna be, but I feel it coming. But it's only a few conditions. Everybody has to stay. But if everybody stays and everybody is healthy for 2026, T-Bone, shout out to T-Bone, go Dogs. If everybody stays and if everybody is healthy, 2026, if we don't win the Natty this season, we win in the next season. I might even put some money on it early just because
let me
go ahead.
let me ask you a question, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now on the natty thing,
Mm-hmm.
this is my only concern, Major. This is my only concern. After listening to Buck Baloo's podcast, okay, you know Buck Baloo, he was the quarterback when we won in '80.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to his podcast last night, and he was talking about, he was just breaking down the timeline
Mm-hmm.
of what we are looking at. If if okay, so if Bama win
Mm-hmm.
and A&M win, and we miss going to Atlanta, okay, one of them got to lose.
Right.
One of them got to lose. 9 times out of 10, it'll probably be Bama. So Bama lose. Indiana, Ohio State got to play each other.
Yeah.
One of them got to lose. That pretty much guarantees Georgia a bye. It's going to either be 3 or 4. This is the thing. November, you can pull your calendar up. It worked this along with me now.
Right.
November the 29th to New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a 32-day layoff.
Yeah, that's a long time, man.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. I think that's a
long time, bro.
I think that's great for even, I don't, because like you said on your live, man, at one point, I forget which one it was, but like you said, and it made a lot of sense. Like, nobody's gonna care about the SEC championship at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be a big deal. Like, we looking for the playoffs, win in the playoffs, and play for a national championship. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I don't even care about the SEC championship at this point. I would like to go and win it again, but I want that natty. I want that. I want.
I don't care about it either, Major, man. But we kind of in a catch-22, man, because no team has had a layoff that long. The only team I could think of that had a layoff that long like that, you got to go all the way back to maybe 2017 when Bama missed the SEC championship game. Remember, we played Auburn in 2017.
Yeah, we did.
And Bama backdoored their way in the playoffs. So they played their last game like on November the 27th of 2017, the Iron Bowl. They lost the Iron Bowl. And they didn't play again until New Year's Day down in New Orleans against Clemson. It worked out well for them, but they was rusty in the first half. I remember watching that game, fumbling, miss snap, snapping the ball the wrong way. It's like, this is what Buck Baloo was saying. He said they had 32 days off. They said they played Georgia Tech on the 28th, and then they had Notre Dame on New Year's for the national championship game. He said that entire first half, bro, the speed was off. They were off. It was like false starts.
Right.
It's like people were jumping at the line. It was like, you really don't get in rhythm until like toward the end of the first half.
I'm with Orange Juice Jones. He said, we hot right now. I don't want to buy. I feel you on that too, though, Orange Juice Jones. I feel you on that. You know what I mean?
It's either the 5th seed. I'm gonna put it like this, man. I know a lot of Georgia fans don't want to hear this, man. A 32 game layoff, man. Then in this day, in today's college football world, I don't know if that's a good idea, man.
Yeah.
In the NIL, these kids got money in their pocket, and you know what I'm saying?
Something bound to happen.
Think about it, man.
And something is bound to happen. How do you get these guys prepared when these guys out here drinking and riding and all of this type of stuff in 32? Yeah, that's too long, man. That's too long. Yeah. So I don't know. They're trying to fix. They're trying to fix a little Bama roll turds in the toilet bowl in Ohio to get a break from us. What? They're trying to fix for a little.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out while I'm reading it. I'm trying to figure out while I'm reading it. They're trying to fix.
I'm gonna put it like this. Either way, we gonna see Texas Tech if we the 5th seed or if we the 4th seed. Either way, we're gonna see Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm. And you see, they had us. You see, they had us in Texas A&M in that natty though. I don't know if you seen that clip. Somebody sent it to me. I'm gonna send it to you though. See how he broke it down. He broke it down pretty decent.
Know why? You know why? Because they the way it's set up now, if Oklahoma wins, let's just say if Oklahoma win out and Notre Dame win out,
right?
That's gonna be your first round matchup, and then the winner gonna see Ohio State. That Notre Dame is not a good matchup for Ohio State. No, Notre Dame is not a good matchup for Ohio State, bro. I'm being totally honest with you, man. That's gonna be kind of a problem,
right?
Ohio State too. I'm sorry, Oklahoma too would be a problem for Ohio State.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma definitely be a problem. Yeah. Because
they have not been tested this year. They are not the same team that I saw in that Mercedes-Benz Stadium win the national title early January. They're not the same team, bro. They're not.
Who's that?
Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State. Yeah,
they have not been tested yet.
Nah. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen them be tested at all either. Like that's why I always say, like, until you play a SEC defense, really until you play a Georgia team, I ain't gonna keep saying the SEC defense because we've been looking kind of crazy all season as far as the SEC goes. So until you run into a team like Georgia, I can't. You ain't tested yet. Yeah, I will agree with that.
You know what it kind of put me in the mind, Major. This Ohio State team reminds me of that 2002 Miami team, where they went undefeated during the regular season, ran rough shot through everybody, but they had a weak ass schedule. Weak ass schedule. They were not challenged during the regular season. They boat raced everybody. Meanwhile, Ohio State was tested all year. Maurice Claret and Michael Jenkins they were tested.
Right.
They were tested the entire season. And when they met up in that national championship game, in that BCS championship game, Ohio State upset Miami because they bust them in the mouth. Miami, that was the first time Miami had been challenged.
So you see, that's how you see Ohio State right now.
Yeah, I see Ohio State playing the role of Miami and us playing the role of what Ohio State was in 2002 because we've been tested. We start off the year barely winning games, having to come back and fight to win and come from behind, and then we got hot. Yeah,
I feel like we done been tested damn near. As far as the tested, I feel like we done damn near been tested the whole damn season damn near. It feel like shit. You know what I mean? That's why at this point in the season, I don't feel like nobody can really beat Georgia right now. Like if we play our game and we come to play without that long ass bye, I don't think nobody can really manhandle Georgia. You know what I mean? Remember that New Year kick? That you talking about against Cincinnati? That New Year kick
against Ohio when Ohio State lost.
He missed
the kick right at midnight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. If Bobo stay in his Louis bag. Yeah. I to be real with you, bro, just watching everybody else, I see teams sticking in there with us. It might be a close game or whatever the case may be, but I don't see nobody actually beating Georgia, man. Not at all.
Not especially with our old line at full strength.
Yeah. You seen Yep, you seen Ernest Green out there. You know, he back out there. So, you know, I wish I could pull this damn video up. I'm trying to send it to my damn computer because I wanna show y'all how this guy broke this damn thing down. But he on Facebook. I ain't even connected.
Did you see that play where Ernest Green pancake Simmons?
Yeah, that's why I
put him through the ground.
Yeah, that's when I first saw him. I was like, "Is that Ernest Green?" I'm like, damn, I ain't even noticed he was in, man. So with them guys back, man, hey, man, I'm comfortable with this team. I think this team could go all the way, until he wins the Natty as dog. He'll forever be Mike Choke. I don't know if I see that this season, man. I don't know if I see that this season.
Well, this is the thing about it. When he will get one with us as the coordinator. When that happens, I think he's gonna kind of like go through with Lane Kiffin. He's gonna be the hot coordinator that everybody wants, and somebody gonna come
somebody gonna come grab him. Yeah. It's gonna happen. We gonna win a Natty with Mike Bobo, man. I believe so. Because it's not always about Mike Bobo. You got a level of talent out there that's almost unmatched. So, Dave, Mike Choke is not getting my hopes up again since 2012 SEC championship.
But I don't blame 2012 on Mike Bobo. You know why? Because Mike Bobo, that SEC championship game, he called a hell of a game. You got to go back and watch the playback, Dave. He called a hell of a game. The problem was Mark Richt mismanaged the time, and he should have called a timeout. It wasn't on Mike Bobo to call a timeout. Mark Richt had a timeout left. When we got the ball down there inside the 10-yard line in the red zone, Mark Richt should have called a timeout, man. I don't know why the hell he didn't call a timeout.
Ted Gurley went the hell off.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to pull this thing up so bad.
Best play calling games, yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. But I just think that at this point, man, with or without the SEC, we good. I think that, but I don't like that long ass bye week. Well, that ain't even a bye week. That's like shit, damn near a month off. That is a month, ain't it?
I'm just telling you, man. I don't think because Bama lost. I don't think we're gonna land at that 5 spot, bro. I think we're gonna land at either 3 or 4 because between Indiana and Ohio State, somebody got to lose. A&M, if A&M lose, definitely, hell, we gonna be in that 3 spot. But Indiana, Ohio State, somebody got to lose, bro. And that 9 times out of 10, that's gonna be Indiana and Ohio State put the beat down on them like I think they're gonna do. Shoot. Yeah. They gonna be hosting a home game. They gonna be in the first round. They ain't getting no bye.
It's all gravy said, wait, so if we don't go to the SEC championship, we have a month off?
32 days.
32 days.
November the 29th to New Year's Eve. To the quarterfinals. So you're talking about technically 2 byes in a row. You got a bye championship week, and you got a bye in the first round.
Hey, man, shit.
That's a lot of time, man.
That's a long time.
Ain't nobody really talking about it, but that's something you got to think about it, man. In this day, with the NIL, these kids are riding around. These kids riding dirty with money in their pocket. Come on, man. Holiday season.
Yeah, man. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. And I hope, if it happens that way, I hope Kirby try to keep their ass in check. You know what I mean? Because they be on his ass about that too. They are, especially with other programs, they love to talk shit about that. Oh, Kirby Smart don't have control of his players and all this other shit. So hopefully they have him to get, if it happens that way, they have it together.
They said the committee gonna honor conference champs. Just to look at how they view. But the thing about it, Tulane gonna get that 12th spot, but they're not hosting no game. The thing about it with Texas Tech, the reason why I think they're going to keep us in front of Texas Tech, that strength of record. That strength of record don't come nowhere near close to ours, bro.
Yeah, that strength of record, yeah. I'm trying to pull something up real quick. So, damn, man, I don't feel like logging in no damn Facebook. I'm trying to pull some. Oh, it's it. Damn. Okay, open up pretty quick. Hold on. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear this. Hold on, real quick. Let me close this out. Close this out. All right. I like how he broke it down though. Let me know if you can hear it.
Tulane versus Texas Tech.
Can y'all hear that?
Okay.
You can hear it?
I'm watching you on TV. I don't hear nothing yet.
I like the Red Raiders. All that money they spent in the offseason, it's paid off.
Can't hear nothing?
You got hit. Put.
I like the Red Raiders. Notre Dame, Oklahoma. This is Big Brand.
Still don't hear nothing.
I see it.
You see it, but you don't hear it. Okay.
I can't hear through the phone.
Oh,
but everybody, people in the chat said they can hear it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me play that real quick for everybody in the chat so they can kind of see. But damn, I hate it for you though.
Yeah, I hear it. I listen to it on the playback.
On the playback, yeah. Hold on, let me get back into it.
Tulane versus Texas Tech. I like the Red Raiders. All that money they spent in the offseason, it's paid off. I like the Red Raiders. Notre Dame, Oklahoma. This is big brand on big brand, but I like the Sooners, especially because of this Brent Venables-led defense. They get the ball in the hands of John Mateer. He makes enough plays to win on the football game. Miami, Ole Miss. Give me the Rebels. I just like the swag, the mojo that the Rebels are playing with right now. Lane Kiffin is hot. He loves where he's at. I like the Rebels. Alabama, Oregon. Listen, this is not a matchup that favors Alabama. We've got a mobile quarterback. We've got a team that can run the football. They play good on defense. Ryan Williams is going to turn it on. He does it before the playoffs. He's the X factor. They beat Oregon in Eugene. Texas Tech, Georgia. Listen, money can buy you a lot of things. It can buy you a pass rush. It can buy you a lot of weapons. It cannot buy you SEC toughness. The Bulldogs pass the Red Raiders. Oklahoma, Ohio State. I like the Buckeyes. Listen, this defense led by Matt Patricia and Caleb Downs, they're going to put John Mateer in a box. The Buckeyes roll. Ole Miss versus Texas A&M. I like the Aggies and I like Marcel Reed. They're too much. They overpower Lane Kiffin and the Ole Miss Rebels. Alabama and Indiana. Indiana is a damn good football team. Fernando Mendoza, he's number one in the Heisman odds for a reason. I think they're too much. Give me Indiana. Georgia, Ohio State. I like the Dogs to pull off the upset. Give me the guy who's been there and had more success. I like the Dogs. Texas A&M versus Indiana. I'm going with the Aggies. It's because of the speed. Give me the Aggies. National championship. Georgia, Texas A&M. Give me the Dogs. It's Kirby Smart's time to return to glory. It's the Georgia Bulldogs that take home the college football national championship. Tulane versus Texas Tech.
All right. So let me get back in it. All right. So I know you didn't hear it, but yeah.
I muted up and I muted up and I turned the volume up on the TV. I heard everything he said.
What you think? Okay. What you think about it? What you think about what he? I like the breakdown. I like the way he didn't break it down in full, but he looked good to me. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing I kind of disagree with, man, I don't think Indiana can beat Bama. I don't know about that part. I don't think. And then semifinal round,
yeah. When you think about it, yeah. I don't know though, man.
No SEC school, bro.
I don't know, bro. No. But just think about it. Oklahoma beat Alabama kicking field goals.
Man, Indiana. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If you put Indiana in the SEC, bro, Indiana probably would be 7-5. You gonna find out, man. You gonna find out, bro. They almost got exposed against Penn State. Penn State outplayed them.
They did.
Outplayed them the entire game, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. That's true, because I thought Penn State had it. You know what I mean? I look back at the score, I'm like, damn. I think Harris trying to lit a fuse under Alabama. I think Harris trying to light a fuse. Okay. I haven't watched the Indiana at all, but Bama trash, man. I swear I feel like they won't even make the playoffs. I don't know. Bama might make that playoff though. They might make.
I don't know if they're gonna get out of Jordan Hare, man.
Yeah.
This is the problem. This is the problem. Let me explain something to you too. I started to hit you back on DM, man.
Right.
I started to hit you back on DM, but I had got a phone call.
Right.
This is what I was watching. CBS. They did a breakdown of the polls, of the latest polls and everything. Bama could beat Auburn, and it may not still be enough. Here's why. Okay, so if it's a few more things that Bama need to happen. They need Vandy to beat Kentucky. They need Tennessee to beat Florida.
What up, Carell?
Here's why.
What up, Carell Tatum? What's going on with your Carell Tatum? He shot us out in the chat.
Salute to you, Carell Tatum. Salute to you, bro. Here's why, man. If them two lose, man, that's gonna weaken Bama's strength of record. If Vanderbilt lose another game and Tennessee go down there and lose to Florida, that's gonna strengthen Bama's strength of record, man. And let's just say if Pitt, here's what would be a disaster day for Bama on Saturday. They could blow Eastern Illinois out. But if Vandy lose to Kentucky, Tennessee lose to Florida, and USC beat Michigan, and Pitt upset Georgia Tech, that would be a total disaster for Bama, because that would strengthen Notre Dame's strength and record, and it would weaken Bama's, which means that Bama would still have to go to Atlanta and take care of business in order to jump Notre Dame. What Bama needs, what will put Bama back in the game, Major, all the way solid back in the game, is Oklahoma losing to either Missouri or LSU. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I it's a lot. It's a lot of variables to it. So I guess we gotta just watch it all play out. You know what I mean?
And here's another thing too. What I'm hearing too. That committee, Auburn, we know they're talented. We know what Auburn working with, Major, but they are unranked. The committee, there's no number, no digits besides Auburn name.
Yeah.
They are looking. They ain't just looking for Bama to win. They want to see how they win. And if it's a struggle, like last time they was in Jordan Hare, where they needed a fourth and a miracle, and Notre Dame just dominating folks, and Notre Dame blowing folks out, because it's coming down between Notre Dame and Bama. Both of them 10-2 is coming down.
Yeah.
Bama need to be 11-2.
Yeah, they should be. Yeah.
To overtake Notre Dame.
And I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like
so I'm telling Bama fans, just because you beat Auburn, that ain't the end of it, because Vanderbilt can mess you up. Vanderbilt in which Kentucky is hot now. Kentucky hot.
Yeah.
And we know Tennessee go down there and choke it in the swamp.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I still feel like Indiana. I don't know, man. The way Bama played, and they're not gonna play like that every week, obviously. But if you get beat by a team that only kicked field goals and scored only one touchdown, that's like, come on, man. I ain't got no hope for you like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's never happened for Georgia. So it's like, for me to see that happen to Alabama, it's like, I don't have no faith in you at all, really, So I'm pulling for Indiana all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pulling for Indiana, Major, but I just don't remember, man. Oklahoma SEC school. They got Brent
that's
Venables.
True. That's
Indiana
true.
don't have no Brent Venables defense. Indiana don't have that.
That's true.
They got a Big Ten defense.
That's true.
They have. Hey, look, man, they ain't played nobody but Oregon.
Right.
I question Oregon to be a legit team. We're going to find out about Oregon Saturday. We're going to find out, because Oregon ain't really been tested. Oregon played a weak-ass schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see Indiana play Michigan
Mm.
or shoot, Indiana play Michigan, USC,
Mm.
Washington.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody in their upper
And
tier
right in
the
a
Big Ten, man.
conference.
We
Yeah.
won't really find out about Indiana until Indianapolis, the Big Ten championship.
Right. Right. Say Michigan any good? They straight. They straight. I'll just say that.
Losing Justice Haynes. I don't think they can beat Ohio State without Justice Haynes. I'm just putting that out there. I don't think they're gonna be able to pull it off this year.
Yeah, without Justice Haynes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely don't see them beating Ohio. Oregon playing USC this week. I don't know. Are they playing USC this week?
Yeah, they playing USC this week. The winner, if Oregon lose, they out. They gone because their schedule is weak.
Ain't strong enough. Yeah. Ain't strong enough. 225 girl said that's why it's hard for me to get into the Big Ten because it's like the top teams go out there, go out their way not to play each other outside Michigan and OSU.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. She hit that on the nail. Exactly.
Michigan was last year and will be Ohio State on the road. Michigan was worse last year and still beat Ohio State on the road. I don't think they beat Ohio State this year. I don't think they beat Ohio State this year.
I don't think they have enough on offense. I don't think they got enough on offense to beat Ohio State this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't see Michigan beating Ohio State this year. Okay. Oregon is a major choke. Okay. Well, hey, man, look, man, appreciate you. I'm going to send you my number, too, through the DM, too. Appreciate you, man, for jumping off in the doggone live, man, and kicking it with me, man. This was a random ass live tonight. I just was like, man, I ain't got nothing to do, man. Let me see what the guys talking about, man. Say Michigan.
You gonna do a watch party Saturday?
You already know that. I don't know who I'm watching
I'm
though.
making sure, man.
Yeah. You already know that.
I'm making sure, man.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be live. You know what I mean? But we definitely gonna be live. We gonna have the phone lines open. You know what I mean? So that anybody can air their grievances. I know you and Jared gonna call in, but we gonna be ready for that, and we gonna kick back and we gonna do what we normally do.
Okay, man. Well, I'll definitely be over here with you, bro.
All right, bro. Appreciate you for calling in.
All right, man. You have a blessed evening, man, and go Dogs.
Go Dogs. You already know what it is. Hey, so, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody jumping off in the live. We having some good talk. Georgia on top, so it ain't much to talk about really, because Georgia on top. I don't give a damn who in the AP poll. I don't give a damn. Georgia on top. Put the live game screen up so we can see the game if it's possible, Mr. Sir. Nah, man. Copyright strikes, man. Yeah, I can't put the live up, man. We'll be able to watch the scores though. I have the scores up top, so we'll be able to see the scores. But I can't put the game up on YouTube, man. They ain't gonna let you do that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna kill my monetization, and I'm monetized, so I can't do that. No, can't do that, man. Can't do that. Yeah, I mean, even if you have the smallest thing from ESPN or whatever channel, it's gonna get you. It don't take long either. They see it, they got you. So I won't be able to do that day, but we definitely gonna be live. I don't know if you ever been in this live on Saturday, but we have a good ass time. So even if you're not watching it, on the screen, you know what I mean, we definitely have a good time regardless. That's Twitch and Kick who don't really care about streaming. Okay. See, I ain't with Twitch or Kick, so I want to though. I want to eventually merge, not completely forget about the dog channel here on YouTube, but I want to eventually Facebook stream. Facebook, no, I ain't know. I'm only on YouTube, bro. But I'm gonna slowly but surely start advancing to other platforms also. So eventually I'm gonna be on Twitch. Um I don't know about Facebook so much, but I'll see. We'll see. But I know Twitch is gonna be the first other streaming service I will move over to. You got the setup for Twitch. Not right now. No, I don't. Cause I've been focusing on this channel, so I don't have anything set up. But I will start that up too, because I want more, more people involved. You know what I mean? I want more dogs involved. So I will be setting that up soon. Probably sometime next year. I probably get that started. But right now, everything going good right here on YouTube. So I'm chilling right now. I'm monetized. I'm good. So for right now, I'm gonna stick with YouTube until sometime next year. Then I'm gonna start merging on over to Twitch. But outside of Twitch, I think Twitch is like Twitch is like the main thing that I've been looking into. Not switching over to, but merging over to, just being able to be on live on YouTube as well as Twitch. So, man, you already know, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Doghouse, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in and kicking it with me. It is 7:36, and it's about time for me to get up out of here, man. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the live. Hopefully, y'all come back Saturday and enjoy the live Saturday, because we're gonna be lit, man. It's gonna be a chill live. We playing Charlotte, and y'all know how that's gonna go. Hopefully, we get to see our guy Puglisi. Hopefully, y'all right about seeing him at least in the second quarter. I would love to see him in the second quarter, but hopefully everything goes well. If we up at least 21 points, probably a little more. I think we got to be up a little more. But however it works out, I want to see my guy Pug. I know y'all want to see Pug. And yeah, man, go Dogs, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Give y'all a round of applause. And that's real, man. So y'all stay tuned for more from the Doghouse, man. I'm out.